Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my monthly new makeup releases video where I pick out a bunch of products that have caught my attention, that have released over the past month, and we just talk about them. Today's video, I have quite a lot of products. I'm borrowing my boyfriend's phone. I have my notes here. There's a lot to talk about today, but I'm excited because some of these releases are really good, and I have added a lot to my wish list. So I do want to give the disclaimer that I was inspired to do this series by Amy Loves Makeup here on YouTube, who was inspired by Samantha March and Angelica Nyqvist. So I will link all of their channels down below in the description box, and I will also link Trend Mood's Instagram account, which is the account that I use to look through all the new releases. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The first thing that I want to talk about is the new Hourglass Fall Collection. It is a blush, lipstick, and lip oil. The blush is $40, the lipstick is $36, and the lip oil is $49. So it is a fall collection, and I think that the tone of the collection is so gorgeous. It's like this deep burgundy, like wine red. I am very interested in that tone. If I were to get anything from this collection, it would be the blush. I have heard really amazing things about the Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes, so I would pick that up. I actually did add it to my wish list already. Next is the ColourPop X Candyland ColourPop Land collection. So this collection contains an eyeshadow palette, a loose highlight, 3 Super Shock cheek blushes, 3 glowing lip balms, which are a new product to ColourPop, and a roller gloss. So I actually picked some stuff up from this collection. I picked up the Super Shock cheek in the shade Jolly, and then a glowing lip balm. I think that the collection is super cute, and I've really been enjoying the things I did pick up from that collection so far. And then we have the Fenty fall collection. So they released 2 eyeshadow palettes, which I'm not talking about in this video because I'm not very interested in them, but they released 2 new mascaras, one a deep green and one a burgundy, which are $14 each, and then a new Stunna lip paint, that's what they're called, like the matte lipsticks, and that is $25. So I would be most interested in the burgundy mascara and the lipstick. I think they are so pretty for fall, but I only added the mascara to my wish list. Lauren Conrad Beauty, a new celebrity makeup brand. So she released an eyeliner, which is $25, lipsticks, which are $20, cream lip and cheek products, which are $20, a cream highlighter, which is $26, and lip glosses, which is $18. So I think the whole aesthetic of the brand is really pretty, and I would potentially pick some products up from the brand, but I definitely want to see some reviews first, just because I'm not super familiar with Lauren Conrad. She was a little bit before my time, so I kind of just want to see what the whole vibe is, see if the products are any good before I decide for sure to pick anything up. Next was a collab that I thought was so cool, and that is the Il Makiage x Riconasty collab. I think that the Lo-Fi palette is really cute. It's like a neutral palette with some pops of color, and I didn't see a price when I was looking. I think it has already been released, and if it didn't sell out, or it's going to be around for a little bit, I definitely would be interested in picking up the Lo-Fi palette. I think that the neon palette is really cute as well, but I'm just more interested in the Lo-Fi palette. Lights Lacquer released a new collection. It is the Supernova collection, and it's basically just 3 shimmery purple nail polishes that are kind of like space inspired, and I actually bought the collection. This is the collection right here. The shades are Nebula, Xenon, and I think it's pronounced Protozoa. They're really gorgeous shades, so I'm super excited to use them on my nails. ColourPop came out with a few collections. Actually, the next one that they released was the Sunflower collection. They released palette, 2 gel liners, a Super Shock shadow duo, a lip gloss duo, a soul body oil, like body oil, and then a forthright face oil. So I did purchase some things from this collection. They haven't showed up yet, but I picked up the yellow eyeliner, the Super Shocks, and the lip glosses. So I'm very excited to get those and try them out. Milk Makeup is coming out with the Kush liquid eyeliner. So this eyeliner is going to retail for $22, and the concept of it is really cool. You can remove the tip basically and flip it over when it starts to dry out, so you like have like a brand new eyeliner basically. And I think it's really great for like sustainability, but I'm just not sure, like I feel like I would somehow end up messing up the eyeliner and it would get really messy and really hard to flip. So I would be interested in trying this eyeliner because I love eyeliner, but I'm just scared somehow I would mess it up. So I don't actually know. I did actually add that to my wish list, but I will be interested to see how easy it actually is to flip over. So this is something that apparently was like super popular, but I knew nothing about. This is the bperfect x staceymariemua Carnival 3 Love Tahiti collection. I am just going to be talking about the eyeshadow palette. It is $49.95. I think there are 40 shades in it. I heard the quality is amazing. I have now seen Angelica Nyquist do a video, and I think Amy Loves Makeup did a video on it. The colors are really pretty. I do think the color scheme is really gorgeous for a rainbow palette. I think it is more of an interesting color story for a rainbow palette, but for me personally and for my collection, the eyeshadow palette is just too big. I don't think I would really reach for it that much. I try to stay away from bigger eyeshadow palettes, even though I do have a few over here that are bigger. So I did not add that to my wish list. Anastasia Beverly Hills came out with lip stains, which I thought were interesting. They are $18 each, and apparently they are a super lightweight formula. Trend Mood herself said that she tried them and that they were very lightweight and not super drying at all. I would be interested in trying the formula, but right now the current colors that they have released, which are the only colors that they have, they aren't super interesting to me. There's none that I was really drawn to, so I did not add those to my wish list. But if they come out with more shades in the future, shades that actually are interesting to me, I could definitely see myself picking some up. This palette has been talked about quite a bit as well. This is the Sydneygrace x Thompson Tiny Marvels palette. This is $52, and I think that the color story is so cute. There's been a lot of palettes recently that have come out with like very similar color schemes with like these neutral, almost more cool toned colors with like a pop of green and some purples in it, but this was the first one that I saw that actually had that color scheme, so this is the one that I was the most drawn to. I think the color scheme is so pretty. It's like this very muted pastel neutral color story, and I'm super interested in this. I did not add it to my wish list though, just because I'm currently not buying any eyeshadow palettes, because I so far this year have been swamped with eyeshadow palettes, and I feel like I haven't really gotten the chance to try them out thoroughly. So I'm not buying any more eyeshadow palettes until the end of the year, unless something super limited edition comes out that I fall completely head over heels for. I do like the idea of the Mel Thompson palette, but I didn't fall completely head over heels for it, so that is why I did not pick it up. And then Sigma came out with the Untamed palette. This is $49, and I think that the colors in this palette are so perfect for fall. I think it is such a beautiful fall palette. But again, not buying eyeshadow palettes right now. It looks really nice. I saw Jen Phelps did a video of it on her swatching YouTube channel, and it looked really nice. So I could see myself getting this potentially in the future if they keep it around past like this fall winter time that we're getting into here, but I will not be picking it up right now. Next is the Sugarpill Crystal Trinket Lip Gloss. This is $18, and it is honestly the most beautiful lip gloss I have ever seen in my entire life. I have never really been super drawn to anything that Sugarpill has released, just because I feel like they don't really fit my makeup style all that much, but this lip gloss truly looks so beautiful, and I'm extremely interested in it. And the color is just so pretty, so I did add this to my wish list. And then Bite Beauty came out with this lip set. It is the Millennial Pinks Lip Crayon set. It is $39, I think, for all 4 shades. I couldn't find anything to clarify that, but I think it's, you pay $39 for the set of 4. And I think that they're only available as the set, which is a little sad to me because I'm really only interested in the shades Pink Paloma and Virgin Daiquiri. Those are just the prettiest ones to me, but I do think that all the colors all together are really, really gorgeous, but I wish they were available individually. I did put the entire set on my wish list. I don't know how long it's going to be around. I don't know if it's limited edition, but if I get to it and I end up picking it up, then I end up picking it up. We are on the last page here. So Elcie, I have never really been interested in anything from Elcie before, but they came out with these like chubby lipstick sticks and I was kind of drawn to them, so I couldn't find a price yet, but I think that the colors are really pretty. They're beautiful neutral nude colors. I think that the packaging is very appealing as well, so I did add these to my wish list and I probably will pick 1 or 2 up at some point. Alamar Cosmetics released their Spanglish collection. The palette is super, super cute. It's definitely a color story that I am drawn to. I think the brush trio is appealing too. I really enjoy the Alamar brushes. I have 2 different sets from them. Both of them I think I've gotten in BoxyCharms, but I love them. They are some of my favorite brushes, and that brush trio is $18. And I don't know if I said this, but the eyeshadow palette is $28. But again, I'm not buying eyeshadow palettes right now, so I did actually add this to my Christmas wish list, which, yes, I have an ongoing Christmas wish list. I love Christmas. What about it? Something else I added to my Christmas wish list is the new Ariana Grande Rem perfume. So this is $64. It is in the floral family and it is described as a woody musk. I love Ariana Grande's perfumes. I have one sitting over there. That's the only one I have, but it is my favorite perfume in my entire collection. It is just like the most delicious, sweetest, like marshmallow, sugary scent, and those are actually scents that I'm super drawn to. So I really want this Rem perfume. The bottle is so beautiful, and if I don't get it for Christmas, I will be buying it myself. Menagerie Cosmetics came out with the, I'm not quite sure I'm gonna say this right, the Arthurine blush palette. It's like a bear blush palette. It is $54, which is quite the steep price for a blush palette, but it does have 9 shades in it, and I just think the tones in this palette are so unique and interesting. The colors seem super inclusive and diverse, and like it'll work for all skin tones. I don't know anything about Menagerie's blush formula. This might be the first blush formula that they've ever released, but I have heard really, really good things about their eyeshadow formula, so I think if that translates over to their blushes, then I would be interested in this palette. I have said before that I don't really like blush face palettes. That's just not what I'm drawn to. I really like singular cheek products. I only have one blush palette, and that is one that I got in a BoxyCharm and didn't actually pick out myself, so I did not add this to my wish list, but I think that the colors are really gorgeous, and I think that if I do some more research on it, I know that you can buy the blush shades individually. I'm pretty sure. I might have to double check on that. I will leave a little note down here in the corner. I would be interested in maybe picking up a few shades of the blushes individually. So next is something that has been on my wish list for a pretty long time now, but there are new shades that are really calling my name. So these are the Tower 28 lip jellies, and there are 4 new shades. These retail for $14 each, and I really want the shades Cashew and Almond. They are the more brown toned gloss shades. I also really want the clear gloss with the sparkles in it, and then the red one. So I kind of have a running list of Tower 28 lip jellies that I want, but I think that those 2 shades are really pretty, and all 4 shades that they have released I think are so nice for fall. I think that they will be super beautiful fall gloss shades. Kaleidos came out with a new collection, and it is the Fresh Fantasy collection. So I think they came out with 3 little contour kits, which I'm not interested in because I don't contour my face, 2 eyeshadow palettes, and some lip glosses. So I really want the eyeshadow palettes. Again, I'm not buying eyeshadow palettes though. though, so those were added to my Christmas wish list. But I think that the eyeshadow palettes are just really pretty. I've been wanting to try the Kaleidos eyeshadow formula and pick up some of their Futurism palettes for a while now, because the size of them and the color stories that they have in those palettes are so appealing to me. But like I said, no eyeshadow palettes to the end of the year, so I did add them to my wish list, but like my Christmas wish list. And then one of the glosses they came out with, it's like LG02. It might have a name, but this is all I could find that it was called. It is the Lucid lip gloss in LG02, and it's like a peachy, sparkly shade. I think it looks delectable, so I really want that lip gloss, so I did add that to my wish list as well. And then the very last release we have to talk about are the Bite Yay Sayer plumping glosses. So these retail for $25 each, and these look really gorgeous. So the plumping aspect in it is actually cinnamon oil, which for me isn't an issue, but I know that a lot of people have cinnamon allergies, so I think that if people have cinnamon allergies, this would be like kind of disappointing to them because they wouldn't be able to try it, obviously. So there could be an allergy issue, but I was also, I don't know why I went thinking so deep about allergies with this, but like, what if someone tries lip gloss and they don't know that they have an allergy to cinnamon, and then they try the lip gloss and it causes a reaction? I don't know. I was so concerned about allergies to cinnamon with this release. I don't know. The three shades that I'm interested in are Sugar Drizzle, which is like the clear one, it's sparkly, Cinnamon Twist, which is a darker brown sparkly gloss shade, and then Cider Donut, which is, I think it was like a just kind of like a mid-tone pinky nude. Clearly I really like my nude lip glosses, and I also really like sparkly lip glosses, because all three of those went onto my wish list. So that is all I have for this episode of new makeup releases. I really enjoyed looking through this month's releases. I thought that August had a lot of really interesting, pretty releases that really caught my eye. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you would give it a thumbs up and potentially subscribe to my channel before you go, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!